moving abroad. It's a phrase that conjures up images of adventure, new beginnings, and maybe a little bit of chaos. It's more than just changing your address. It's a truly transformative experience. People don't just pack up their lives on a whim. There's usually a complex mix of reasons driving that decision. It's a deeply personal choice, but surprisingly, some common threads emerge when you look at why people go. And interestingly, what people hope to gain from the experience can sometimes differ depending on who you ask. Men and women, for example, often cite slightly different primary drivers for making the leap. It's a journey fueled by hope, ambition, and a healthy dose of curiosity. So what are these common desires that push people across borders? A big one is the pursuit of a better quality of life. This can mean many things, from cleaner air to more leisure time. Career advancement is another major motivator. Sometimes, the best opportunities are simply not where you currently are. For many, it's about finding a lower cost of living, making their money stretch further in a new place. Improved healthcare access can also be a significant factor, especially for families or retirees. Then there's the magnetic pull of new cultures, the chance to immerse yourself in different ways of life. It's also fundamentally about personal growth. Stepping outside your comfort zone forces you to learn and adapt. Ultimately, many are chasing the promise of a richer, more fulfilling life than the one they're leaving behind. It's about expanding horizons, both literally and figuratively. Seeking something more, something different, something that feels like it fits better. Now, while everyone seeks a better life, the emphasis can shift. Studies and anecdotal evidence suggest some interesting patterns based on gender. Men often prioritize career opportunities above other factors. Financial gain is frequently cited as a key driver for male expats. There's also often a strong emphasis on the thrill of exploring new environments and seeking adventure. It's about conquering new territory, professionally and geographically. Women, on the other hand, frequently place a higher value on personal development. They might be seeking a space to reinvent themselves or pursue passions. A safer environment is also a motivation often highlighted by women considering a move abroad. Finding a better work-life balance is another goal frequently prioritized by women. It's about creating a life that feels more sustainable and nurturing. Of course, these are broad trends and individual motivations are always unique, but it's fascinating how different aspects of the expat dream resonate more strongly with different groups. So does moving abroad actually deliver that promised better quality of life? Well, whether quality of life truly improves is incredibly subjective. What's paradise for one is just different for another. Many expats do report increased happiness and satisfaction after moving. The novelty and challenge can be invigorating, but the reality is often much more nuanced than the initial dream. It's not a magic fix for everything. Success and happiness abroad depend heavily on your ability to adapt to new circumstances. It also requires a significant amount of cultural sensitivity. Understanding and respecting local customs is key. Crucially, success depends on the ability to build a support network. Friends, colleagues, fellow expats, they become your new anchors. Without these things, the challenges can significantly impact your well-being. And the challenges are real. They aren't just minor inconveniences. Language barriers, for instance, can be incredibly isolating and frustrating. Ordering coffee becomes an adventure. Homesickness is a powerful force. Missing family, friends, familiar comforts, even the weird local slang. Bureaucratic hurdles are almost a rite of passage. Paperwork, visas, permits. It can feel like a never-ending quest. Navigating a new healthcare system, finding housing, setting up utilities, it's all part of the steep learning curve. These difficulties can test your resolve and make you question your decision. It's not always the Instagram perfect life you might envision. It requires resilience, patience, and a good sense of humor, especially with the bureaucracy. The expat journey, despite the dreams and efforts, isn't always a one-way trip. It's important to acknowledge that a significant percentage of expats eventually return home. This isn't necessarily a failure, it's just another part of the journey for many. The reasons for returning are as diverse as the reasons for leaving in the first place. Sometimes, homesickness simply becomes too much to bear. The pull of home is strong. Difficulty integrating into the local culture can also lead people to return. Feeling like an outsider permanently is tough. Career limitations might arise. The opportunities you sought might not materialize or evolve as expected. Family obligations often play a significant role, whether it's caring for parents or wanting children to be closer to relatives. Unforeseen circumstances can also force a return. Economic downturns, political instability, health issues, life happens. Sometimes people achieve what they set out to do and feel ready for the next chapter back home. Or maybe they just realize that the grass wasn't necessarily greener, just different colored. Returning home after being an expat is its own unique transition, often with its own set of challenges. You've changed, and home might have changed too. It's a reminder that the expat experience is a dynamic process, not a static state. It's about seeking new horizons, yes, but also about understanding what home truly means to you. And sometimes you have to leave home to truly appreciate it, or to realize where you truly belong. The journey is valuable, regardless of whether it leads to permanent settlement or a eventual return. It's about the experiences gained, the lessons learned, and the person you become along the way. Whether you stay for a year or a lifetime, the expat experience leaves an indelible mark. It broadens your perspective, challenges your assumptions, and teaches you an incredible amount about yourself and the world. So, if you're considering the leap, be informed, be prepared for challenges, but most importantly, be open to the transformation. It's an adventure unlike any other.